The demand for more evidence-based policy, as opposed to, say, intuition, has grown substantially in the past half-century, which coincides with the development of new public management. In 2008, Head, who is a prolific writer and researcher on the topics of wicked problems and public policy, published 3 Lenses of Evidence-Based Policy, which has gained particular interest because it introduces nuance into the demand for more science or evidence-based public policy. It brings to light the trends, opportunities, and challenges of incorporating evidence-based policies into the public policy development cycle. Government is both the primary supplier and consumer of social science research, and so is in a particular position as it relates to evidence-based policies. However, as Head described, scientific research is only one of the 3 potential lenses through which to view the viability of policy, which also includes political knowledge and implementation or industry experience. Many critical public policies are deemed to be data-proof as they are resilient against sometimes limitless research-based evidence. These situations would require substantial political knowledge and resources to amend, which can only be provided through the political knowledge lens. Likewise, Head described situations where, despite the scientific research-based evidence, policies cannot be implemented without the industry experience or practical knowledge of those who will be implementing the policies. The managers, as Head described, are people that are responsible for people and to people, that the social realities are not seen as cut and dried. So purely technical approaches to public policy are not always appropriate. One of the primary points of this article is the tension between the growing demand for policies guided by information management systems, which are now cheaper, easier, and more practical than ever, and the capabilities of the results and recommendations of those systems to be implemented in the real world. Many issues, according to Head, are too interconnected with other domains and other issues to be corrected with a technocratic approach. That throughout the process of developing and implementing policy, it needs to be supported by experts, policymakers, and industry implementers, thus necessitating all 3 lenses to be considered. Head thus explores the importance of incorporating the political and industry lenses in addition to the technical lens, in order to accommodate the growing demand for evidence-based scientific research into public policy. He emphasizes that each potential policy cannot be considered solely on its technical merit. Each policy must be considered with regards to the total industry and political systems for success.